makamotivate in a way. Kasi these are true to life. Sabi nga natin, pang maalaala mo kaya ang naging experience ko sa aking journey. So, congratulations! Kasi the fact that andito tayo sa Zoom meeting na ito, everyone has the courage to pursue the writing phase. Kasi hindi naman tayo mag-enroll kung wala tayong courage na nasa isip at nasa puso natin. Kakayanin natin. Kakayanin ninyo. Because sabi ko nga, not everyone has that courage. You might have classmates who have stopped after completing the academic courses. Baka may mga classmates kayo na at the middle ng coursework, hindi na, nagtutuloy. But you all have decided to enroll in the writing course. For me, I would say, yung pag-enroll at starting to create your proposal or develop your proposal ay isang magandang pangitain na gusto ninyong ituloy yung plano na magkaroon ng three letters sa dulo ng inyong mga pangalan. Nung nagsisimula ako na mag-aral sa PNU, sabi ko, during my first term, during my second term, third term, first year, second year, sabi ko, ay, kaya ko. Kaya ko because all the while, sabi ko, ay, mga FLAs, kinakaya naman. Mga video presentations sa aming technology class, yung mga reports, ay kaya. Pero, nung nandun na ako sa gitna nung writing ko, I have learned to reflect and think back. Ay, yung palang mga nandun sa requirements attending in classes for the coursework are simply just, a small portion of the degree. Konti lang pala yung parte siya.
It's 10:30.
For me, mas malaki ang parte ng dissertation writing, the process of doing the paper. Kung gumagawa tayo ng isang pizza, or I would say pie or buko pie, yung mga courseworks natin, requirements, are just simply the crust. Yung palang yung crust, yung palang yung foundation. It is not what PhD and MA is all about. Hindi lang yun. At para maging mas masarap ang isang pizza or isang buko pie, I would say, kailangan may laman. Kailangan, syempre, yung pizza naman, it's not only the crust, diba? Yung isang buko pie, hindi naman yung crust lang, Kailangan merong pinaka-meat niya. At yung meat, yun yung nagpapasarap sa isang pizza. So, going through the degree, going through the completion nung aking pag-aaral, I would say na isa-isang malaking proseso. And the process of writing, the process of, conceptualizing yung manuscript, yung thoughts ninyo, is the most challenging part. Akala ko ang pag-aaral ay ng PhD ay I would say na ganun lang. Pero I would say the most challenging part is yung pagsusulat. Hindi ko kayo tinatakot, guys. I would say na, sabi ko nga kay Sir Betong, okay sir, Salamat for sharing my slides. Kay Sir Beto yata yun. Ay, sabi ko nga kay Sir Beto nung sinabi niyo sa akin, Sir Gilbert, ay, Ninang, kasi everyone in PNU calls me, my classmate call me Ninang. Sabi niya, Ninang, I would like to invite you sa ganitong activity. At eto ngayon, ay kaagad sinabi ko sa kanya, yes, sige, malakas ka sa akin. Ang sabi ko sa kanya, I would just share my experience. And sabi ko, at lagi kami nag-uusap at the time nung ako nagsusulat pa, challenging siya, pinaka-challenging yung pagsusulat. While we all agree na it's challenging, kasi yung iba nagsimula na, we have to endure and embrace that challenge. Sounds cliche, but many have graduated. Why? You cannot. JM, like you, the president, di ba? Ang dami naman nakaka-graduate. JM would think, oh, kailangan ko rin gumraduate. Kailangan kong kayanin din lahat. And kung nakagraduate yung iba, bakit kaya hindi kayo makakagraduate? So, balikan ko lang yung journey ko. Balikan ko ulit, yes, paano yung naging journey ko? How did I undergo the process? Paano ko ginawa ang meat ng pizza? Paano ko ginawa ang crust, ay ang meat, ay yung buko mismo ng buko pie? How is my academic journey? Paano ko ginawa yung pagsusulat? And as I said earlier, napaka-challenging niya. And bakit siya naging challenging? Iba sa PNU. I would say, iba sa PNU. Talagang, you would feel that the experience na, ito pala, paano magkaroon ng degree sa PNU. So, my story, I think, is unique.
Doc Helen, sorry to interrupt. Just give me a cue when to move the slide. Right.
My story is unique. It's not conventional because of the kind of motivation that I had. Sir, next slide, please. Ano ba yung motivation ko nung nagsimula? I would say, hindi siya maganda. And majority, sabi natin, it's on the motivation that would propel us to reach the goal. I would say I have the list motivation of enrolling in PNU for my PhD degree. Lagi ko itong kinukwento sa aking classmates noon, including Sir Beto. Sabi ko, at during class discussion, kasi tinatanong kami ng mga teacher, oh, why did you enroll? Why are you here in PNU pursuing this, your degree? I'm very honest of saying, I wanted not to go to office anymore during Saturdays. Kasi Saturday ang class sa PNU. Di ba ang pangit? Di ba ang pangit na kaya ka lang mag-aaral is because there's a sort of pagiging burnout sa office. At that time, in 2016, full-time employee ako in a private school. At sa private school, required for a 48-hour na reporting. So it's Monday to Saturday. So from Monday to Saturday, kailangan nasa office. I was Then I did nung school na yon. So for 14 years, I've been doing that. Monday to Saturday. Office. All sorts. Alam niyo na yon, yung mga kung paano natin ginagawa yung iba't ibang tasks of the day. So I have thought of, no, this time I want to get out of the campus. Gusto kong lumabas ng tuwing Sabado. And there's no way but to go out or not to be in school, seated in my, on my office, is ang kailangan maka-enroll ka sa isang graduate school. Maka-enroll sa isang graduate program. Then, I thought of enrolling in PNU. Kasi it's a national university for teachers, center of excellence in teacher education. That is what I have in mind. So, kinonsult ko yung aking executive vice president. So, in-advise niya, okay, take education, leadership, and management, and then you may have your Saturday off. Instead, go to a graduate program. Enroll in a graduate program. So, di ba guys, EDLM circle, di ba ang pangit ng ganong motivation? So, then, here comes my PNU coursework life. First year, second year, third year. I have enjoyed so much of being in PNU. In the first 3 years, teachers were really good. I have good set of friends. Maganda yung experience. So I would say na masaya ang Saturday ko. I'm ending the week Monday to Saturday. Saturday, I'm ending the week in a very happy mood. At least, ganado ulit ako na Monday. So, yun yung naging experience ko on the first 3 years of my coursework. Now, so, tuloy ang buhay, tuloy ang aral. So, I would say na ganda ng experience, masaya. A complement of quality instruction and good friendship. So, I would advise you guys na itong friendship na sinasabi ko, the network of friends that you might have right now, tuloy nyo lang yan. Sigurado yung mga set of officers ngayon, magkakadikit yan. So, ituloy nyo lang yan. It would really help you para making your journey sa writing mas magaan in a way kasi meron kang nakakausap because you have your friends. So, without motivation, I've completed my coursework. Tapos, hindi pumapalya, regularly, constantly, first term, second term, third term. So, kasama lagi dyan si Sir Beto. Si Sir Beto, si Dr. Arieta, has been my friend during my first term in PNU. At magkasamay pa yata kami nung sa Compre. So, tuloy-tuloy, masaya. I'm always looking forward for a Saturday class in PNU. Now, eto na, dissertation writing na. Siyempre, enroll ulit kami lahat, ng group of friends namin. So, lahat excited. Lahat excited. Now, eto na yung time na kailangan seryosohin na talaga. So, it so happened, at the time na nagsusulat ako, nagsisimula na ako sa BW1, nag-pandemic. So, early 2019, late 2019, nagkaroon na ako ng mga validation ng instrument. Pero yung I would say, pinaka-heavy part of data analysis, data interpretation, at pagbuo ng buong libro ay nangyari during the pandemic. So the experience is really was a product of a lot of other factors. Kasi may pandemic pa, being head of the college, kailangan ko rin pag-aralan ng online execution ng mga klase, magawa ng mga learning plan, i-supervise ang mga teachers on making in Moodle. So lahat ang bigat. Lahat parang kailangan, nagsisimula akong mag-data gathering, data analysis, here comes pandemic. So parang, wow. Kasi hindi ka pa makalabas. Alam niyo na yon, we're restricted of going out. So, hirap. And I would say that that's another reason why the experience I had in writing is unique. Kasi pandemic time. Pero hindi ko siya kinukuha as an excuse. I don't consider that as an excuse. Kasi yun yung nangyari. All emotions, feelings, dito ko na-realize are all valid. Dapat ina-acknowledge talaga. And the first na dapat mag-acknowledge ng feelings and emotion ay yung sarili. Yung mismong sarili natin. So, moving forward, Sir Betong, next slide please. Ano yung naging experience? Ano yung naging feeling ko? Kaya sabi ko kanina, emotions, feelings, on our end, personally, dapat simulan nating i-acknowledge that it is normal. For me, pag nag-writing ka na o yung mga nagsisimula na magsulat ngayon, yung feeling mo na naranasan ko ito, confused ako. Susulat ako. Tama ba itong sinusulat ko? I'm going into the right direction. Cohesive pa ba yung mga sentences ko? Yung mga paragraphs ko? Yung mga transitions ko? So parang confused. There's the feeling of being lost. Confused ka, lost ka, and then parang gigil na gigil ka. Parang gusto mo siyang ayusin, gusto mo siyang gawin, pero ang hirap. Parang you feel that kakapit ka sa sarili mo na, ay, tama ba ito? So, during the time, parang I blame myself, parang, wow, hindi ko na kaya itong gawin. I would give up. Ayoko na. At the time, may dumating yung time, sabi ko nga kay Sir Gilbert, lagi kami magkausap niyan sa chat. Sir, ayoko na. I just simply looking blankly on the screen of my laptop. Nakatingin na lang ako. And ang hindi pa maganda habang nakatingin na lang ako, may tumutulong luha. Because I've learned to question myself. Parang, yung iba nakagraduate, parang ang hina ko naman. Parang, yung iba nakagraduate, may doktor, pero ako, mag-give up. Ayoko na, bumibitaw ako. I've learned to question my capability. Tinanong ko ngayon yung kakayanan ko. And ito yung experience na talagang I would say na hindi maganda. Pero, at least ngayon, kita nyo naman, nakasmile na lang. I would say na hindi dapat talaga magkaroon ng, kung nagkakaroon ng ganong emotions, sabi ko nga, okay, normal yan. Pero, you have to find a way on how you must overcome that kind of feelings. Itong pictures na nasa PowerPoint, I acknowledge and recognize. Kapag ganyan din kayo, it is normal. Continue the engagement. Normal yun. And then, Sir Beto, kung may mga pagkakataon, next slide please, kung meron yung pagkakataon na nakatulala ka, you're looking blankly, kahit saang lugar ka, nasa loob ng kotse, nasa anumang lugar, I have experienced this. Nasa loob ng sasakyan, pero looking blankly, nag-iisip, kaya ko pa ba ituloy ang pagsusulat? Sa office, pag may mga idle moments, idle time, kasi tuloy ang opisina, tuloy ang dissertation writing. Hindi naman, wala akong luxury na nakapag-leave for a few months para lang magsulat. So, nasa opisina, may idle moments or time, iisipin mo ulit, maiisip mo ulit. Kaya ko pa ba? Itutuloy ko pa ba? Tama ba na bitawan ko na siya? So, yung feeling na ganon, it lasted for weeks. It lasted for months. Next slide, please, sir. So, it's a roller coaster ride emotion. Okay, in a while, nandun yung ulit, bubuksan ko yung laptop ko, susulat ulit ng few sentences, ilang paragraphs, and then 2 days, 3 days, tuloy, ganun. But afterwards, magkakaroon na naman, is it still worth it? Kailangan ko pa bang tapusin talaga ito? Anyway, yung degree naman, for me at that time, is hindi ganun kalaki, hindi ko masyadong tinitingnan kung gaano magiging impact niya sa akin sa aking trabaho. Kasi at that time, sabi ko, tama na yung itong position na to. I have not dreamed of going up to the next echelon. That roller coaster ride lasted few weeks, malungkot. Sir Betong, please, next slide, please. May malungkot, so parang may drop. Roller coaster, may drop ka dyan. Ayoko na. And then, later on, no. Sabi ni Sir Betong, Ninang, kaya mo yan. Nagme-message yan si Sir Betong. Nandito lang kami. Kasi sila Sir Betong nun, tapos na eh. Parang sa grupo, isa ako sa naiwan. So, andun yung feeling na, nako, sila tapos na. I am behind. So, malulungkot ka, buti pa sila. And then, turn around ulit, parang roller coaster. Okay, sulat daw ulit, sabi ni Sir Betong, huwag kang bibitaw, Nina. Kaya mo yan. Follow yung pace na gusto mo. Kung ano yung maluwag na oras mo, gusto mo siyang gawin, gawin mo. Sabi niya, 1 page at a day. Kung ano lang kaya mo, yun lang. Pag ayaw mo, close your laptop. Tago mo na. So, ayun. May drop, may up, pa like a roller coaster. Ang pagkakaiba lang, if we gonna compare it sa isang roller coaster ride, hindi naman quick ang succession. So days naman, bagsak ang emotions. Days na aakyat ulit. Nandiyan na yung momentum. Halos pag 8:00 na, papasok na ako sa office, halos ayaw ko pang bumitaw. So I have gained my momentum. May mga araw na gano'n. Ngayon, after few days na gano'n ulit ako, masaya ako sa ginagawa ko, ayaw ko na ulit. Nag-detach ulit ako. So, yung days ng drop of emotion, days of loneliness, days na hindi ako masaya what I'm doing, then days of okay na ulit. So, it's really a roller coaster ride. Pero hindi naman siya quick succession. Kasi kung quick succession na oras masaya, another time, another hour, malungkot, ibang usapan yun. Parang wala na tayo sa katinuan nun. So parang it's a mental health problem of schizophrenia, of manic or bipolar problem. So I would say ganun yung naging experience ko. Until such time na marami nang nakakatapos, batch na nauna na sumunod sa akin, natapos na sila. Pero ako hindi pa. So, nandun ulit. Pero, there are a lot of push factors. Sabi nga ng inyong activity, ano ba yung mga pushing na dapat? Anong meron? Anong nangyari sa naging experience ko na nakatulong sa akin para magtuloy? Yung si Sir Betong, I think, finished the dissertation writing. Very short lang siya. Mabilis. 2 years. Sir Bets, ilang years mo natapos yung writing mo? Nandiyan ka pa ba, Sir Betong? Yung sa akin, tumagal for 3 years. While sila,
1 year?
1 year.
Months. 11 months.
Yeah, yun.
Title to...
Oo. So, yung katulad ni Sir Betong na batch ko, natapos siya for 1 year and a half or more, a little more than a year. While me, nung tapos na siya, naging struggle pa ako. Nandito pa ako sa ganitong klase ng emotion. Nandun pa ako sa point na bumibitaw. Bibitaw, kakapit, bitaw, kapit. Pero sabi nga nyo kanina, sabi nung opening remarks, pero hindi sumuko. So, I had my writing. It lasted for 3 years. Napakatagal. And ano yung push factors? So, sa katulad nyo, I would share, ito yung nakatulong sa akin. Next slide, please, sir. Yan. Yung true friends. Napakahalaga for me. Kasi sabi ko nga the motivation, wala eh. I have the least motivation when I started. Hindi ko alam kung mali o tama. But this as I said earlier, unique yung experience ko. Ito yung naging buhay ko. So, ano yung push? For me, mahalaga yung friends. The core group na magkakasama kayo mula umpisa. Form that, nurture that, because those people, you will get your strength. On my end, sa part ko, napakalaking factor. They would say, okay, Ninang, kaya mo yan. Tapos na kami nung iba mong nating friends. Ikaw kaya mo rin. Kaya mo yan. Sabi niya, binalikan ko yung medyo emotional talaga itong aking experience. Binalikan ko yung mga messages niya ng mga kaibigan ko. Sabi ni Sir Betong, isa dyan, sabi niya, I'll check on you every day. See? Paano ka bibitaw kung yung mga tao na kaibigan mo naniniwala sa kakayanan mo? Sabi ng isa, andito lang ako. When I said to them, buti pa yung iba, tapos na. One said, si Dr. Calderon, si Amir, yung aming inaanak, may kanya-kanya tayong timeline. Nina, go, kaya mo yan, Nina. So, kasi I'm living alone sa isang parang condo unit. Yung husband ko palaging maalis. So, typically, nag-iisa ako. Sila yung naging kasama ko sa gabi. Through text, magkakasama lang. Through messages, through the Facebook messages. When I feel sad, May message lang ako. Sir Betong yun. Kaya ko ba ito? Ayan na. Nandun na yung mag-cheer. Doon na nila magbibigay sila ng, inspirasyon na the push factor. Kaya yan. And of course, yung aking naging advisor. Yung mahalaga na magkaroon ng isang supportive advisor. On my end, si Dr. Ancho, ang naging advisor ko, who is a very supportive advisor. Siya yung, basta siya gising, i-message mo, 12:00, sasagot. Palagi niyang battle cry niya sa amin, sa aming mga advices niya, laban lang. So, which is talagang nakakatulong to have a very supportive advisor. At minsan, binalikan ko pa nga yung kanyang, next slide please, sir. Please, Sir Bets. Binalikan ko yung isang email niya sa akin. The email was about validation ng questionnaire, yung instrument. And then, so, nag-consult ako sa kanya, and sabi niya sa akin, ang isang yung reply, I'm confident you will do it well. So, mahalaga na mayroong advisor na supportive. Kasi sa process ng pagsusulat, talagang there are really times, you would know, nasaan ka, nasa na, cohesive pa ba ang sinusulat mo. So next slide please, parang I have only a few minutes remaining. And ano naman yung nagpa-stay sa akin? Kung yun yung nag-push, anong nagpa-stay sa akin to proceed on writing? Nagkaroon ako ng aspiration. Sinusulat na yun pala. Habang nahihirapan ako, ganun ako habang nahihirapan ako sa ginagawa ko, I'm trying to na-convert na yung feelings ko. Kailangan ko nang ipaglaban ito. Kailangan ko nang tapusin ito. So, in the process, nagkaroon na ako ng aspiration. Sabi nila, Sir Bets, Ninang, sa iyo yung degree na yan, hindi yan kanino man. So, it's a lifetime accomplishment. Hindi yan, Ninang, mawawala sa inyo. To you, colleagues of EDLM students,
it's 11 o'clock.
EDLM students, it's really true. Pag nakuha nyo na yan, nasungkit mo na yan, proseso lang yung pagdadaanan. Pero once you are there, you are about to go nearing the finish line. And you have the degree. Lifetime na nating dala yun sa atin. And hindi lang yung letters na PhD or MA ang nandun ang mahalaga But the values, the skills na na-acquire natin during the process of the writing. Napaka-superficial, I would say, sa akin ngayon. Mababaw kung ang iisipin lang ay nagkaroon ako ng 3 letra sa dulo ng pangalan ko. That is not something I would say I'm very proud about. I am proud about because I was able to handle my emotions. Negative, naging positive. Mahina, lumaban. Bukod sa emotions, nagkaroon din ng, humarap sa panel, yung panel sa PNU, katulad ni Dr. Karing, napakagagaling nila. I would say, nung time ko na nag-title defense, nag-colloquium, magulo yung papel ko. Siguro, tanda pa ako ni Dr. Barameda. Magulo yung papel ko. Hindi malinaw. Ano yung problem? Ano talaga yung magiging study ko? But because of their expertise, na-inspired ako. Ang gagaling nila. Sila tumutulong sa atin. O, bakit ako hindi ko tulungan ang sarili ko na makatapos din? So, those kind of personal insights help me to push and stay in writing. And of course, the promise, isa rin ito. The promise to my husband. Tapusin mo sabi ko sa kanya, tatapusin ko. Pero at the time nakita na niya ako na ramdam niya na tinatanong niya sa akin, kaya mo pa ba yan? Yung ibang classmates mo ata, tapos na. Kaya mo pa ba yan? Sabi niya, very supportive din siya. Pag hindi mo na kaya yan, pagod ka na, burn out ka na, hindi ka na masaya sa ginagawa mo. Okay lang. Stop. Anyway, kung ano na naman, okay na tayo, secure na tayo. So, these two, my personal aspirations, including yung inspirasyon I drawn from the experts, from the panel, from my teachers like Dr. Barameda. Isa yun na na inilaban ko why I stay in writing. And of course, my family, my husband. Next slide. If I may share, itong mga pictures pa ulit na ito. Paano, anong nangyari? May aspiration ka. Pangit ang motivation mo. May roller coaster emotions ka. Pero eventually, 3 years na hurdle, nagkaroon ng struggle, pero nakalampas because of those pushing and staying factors. So paano, anong bang nangyari? Anong kailangan? Hindi naman to bago. I would say hindi naman to bago, guys. I know alam nyo rin ito. But I'd like to share with you lang ulit. I-validate lang yung nasa isip mo. Paano gagawin? Yung unang picture at that time, nagkakaroon ako, data gathering ko yan. I document review. Kasi my method is a case study. Ang design ko is a case study. So may document review, may interview. Etong nasa gitnang picture, ang pangit, very awkward. Pero pinili ko siya kunin from my files ng picture. And kahit pangit tingnan, sige lang. Kung makakatulong sa katotohanan ng paglalahad ko na naging experience ko, pinili kong ilagay. Etong picture sa gitna, nasa isang northern lugar ako para sa aking data gathering. Northern part. So sobrang pagod ko. Naka-accommodate kami sa isang bahay kasi I'm from Batangas, Laguna. Ang data gathering ko is somewhere in the north. So, naka-accommodate kami niyan. Nung gabi, on my first day of my data gathering, sobrang pagod ko. Sobrang pagod. Because I have to climb the 4-story building without an elevator using a stairs. Kasi kukunin ko yung regalo ko, I'm alone. Kukunin ko yung regalo ko para sa mga participants, merong kakausapin, taas, baba. And sobrang pagod. Isa sa mga araw na talagang physically exhausted ako because I'm not used to that. Hindi ganun ako na mapagurin kasi because of my health na rin. So, kapag napapagod ka pala, lalaban ka pa rin. Yan yung dapat natin iniisip. Yung lakas ng loob, napapagod ka na eh. Puhunan mo yan para ituloy. Ito yung mga tab nung colloquium ko, pag-submit ng revisions after colloquium, lalagyan ng tab, alam niyo na yan. And finally, eto na. Documented ko lahat eh. Naka-bind na. Hardbound na yung aking final paper. Pinuha ko yan sa PNU, pandemic time. So, kailangan ng grit, perseverance, hard work. At kulang etong slide na to, kulang itong pictures na to, para isama up lahat ang naging storya ng writing ko. But, ito talaga eh. Ito yung iba sa mga maraming experiences na dinanaos ko. Next, please, Sir Beto. Another how. Paano? Aside the grit, the perseverance and hard work, character. It's a test of character. kailangan, nung nakagain na ako ng momentum sa pagsusulat, we have to have the discipline. Discipline, simplihan ko lang, maraming paraan kung paano maging disiplinaryo. Discipline ka lang. Just focus on the goal. And there are a lot more. Alam niyo na yan. Slowly ngayon, yung mga nagsusulat na hindi lang grit, hard work, perseverance, hindi lang disiplina, there are a lot more. So, brace on that. Kaya yan. And then, isa lang din, next slide please, Sir Beto, para lang mai-illustrate ko. Look at this. Ano itong mga ito? Mula sa cup, naging puso, naging bilog, na may cup sa loob. Ito yung pinagdaanan ng output ko. My output has to is a management framework. Pero sa dami ng kailangang i-revise, i-refine, i-ayos, yung illustration, yung framework, ang daming pinagdaanan. So, maraming revisions. Bago pa dumating sa actual framework. So, nagsimula bilang isang cap. Sir Betong din, ang laking tulong dyan. Sabi, kailangan daw may touch ng pagka-nursing. Gawing puso. Okay? Hindi pa rin naging malinaw. And then, okay, bilog. Lagyan ng cup sa gitna. Nako. Next slide, please. At alam nyo ba, guys, ito ang naging katapusan ng lahat. Ito na yung naging framework. See? So, ito yung naging output ng study ko. And then yung isang panel, si Dr. Yeban, who's really an expert, sabi niya, Helen, yung findings mo, ilagay mo rin sa isang illustration. So, yung galing ng mga PNU prof, the experts, the panel, paano nila na-refine, ilalaban mo lang talaga ang experience. Kasama natin sila para mas matapos natin yung goal natin, para ma-achieve yung goal. Next slide, please, Sir Benz. So, to sum it up, from a very least motivation, from just being burned out sa office, to values clarification. Ano bang mahalaga? Anong values meron ka na dapat mo i-possess para ilaban mo? And a test of character. Matitesting talaga kung anong meron ka at ano yung kakayanan mo. And it's all worth it. I would say it's all worth it. Kasi, next slide please, Sir Bets. Ano yung mga strategies naman? If I may share, simplihan lang natin. Baka ang tanong kasi, anong specific strategy? Paano ko nilampasan yung roller coaster of emotions na yun? I made a schedule. Nasa isa siyang colored, ganito lang siya, simple, colored paper. Etong size na to, ito rin yun eh. Hindi ko na makita yung picture niyan eh. Gumawa ko ng schedule dyan. At ito yung sample schedule niyan. You have to write it down. So, after office, 6 to 7, dinner. Nilagay ko. Ganyan yung schedule ko. 7 to 8, rest. And have some social media. Scroll sa Facebook. And 8 o'clock onwards, writing. So, ito yung naging isang epektibong estratehiya na inadapt ko. I made a schedule. Daily, ginagawa ko yan. Sinusundan ko yung oras na yan. At yung until such time na natapos ko siya. Second, strategy, again, katulad ng sinabi ko earlier, maintain a strong network of friends. Ayan yung grupo namin. Sir Beto, nandyan sa gitna siya. Yung mga kaibigan na yan yung makakatulong na malaki to push. Inspirasyon sila. Hindi sila yung makakapang-intimidate na, hindi ka pa tapos, kami tapos na. Hindi yun eh. They would help you to grow. Your set, kung mga true friends that I had, sila yung nakatulong para i-push, pull. Push and pull to grow, to finish, and to complete. And of course, physically, kailangan nyo ng isang space conducive to writing. Mahirap magsulat kung madilim, mahirap magsulat kung kulang ka sa materyales. Yung iba, sabi nila, ayaw nila magsulat sa kama, pero on my end, tinatapos ko, pag pagod na ako nakaupo sa lamesa, I would go to my bed, bumili ako ng maliit na table, and then, dun, sulat ako. 2:00 na ng madaling araw, ayaw pang tumigil. So that is when you reach your momentum. Pag nandun ka na sa momentum na yon, 2:00 na ayaw pang tumigil ng madaling araw, 8:00 papasok na ako, parang ayaw ko nang pumasok sa office kasi gusto ko na siyang tapusin. See how paano ang unfolding ng events at ng emotions during the dissertation writing. Next slide, please, sir. So, hopefully, yung mga pangalan nyo, in the next few years or 1 year, matapos niya, katulad Sir Beto, pangalan nyo and the degree that you would have. And as said, gusto ko lang tapusin na hindi lang yung letters na yan ang gusto nating dahilan para sabihin nating tayo ay isang doktor or isang graduate ng MA. Isa lang yan. Higit sa lahat, ang makakapagbigay ganda ng degree ay ang mga natutunan mo. The test of your character. Yung decisiveness mo. Yung sino ka bilang hardworking student. Isang persevering individual. Yung taong may totoong grit. Okay? So, sana, I wish everyone, tuloy lang, laban lang. It's normal for that roller coaster ride of emotion. But ang mahalaga, katulad ng sinabi ko earlier, at bukod sa lahat, makaambag tayo ng bagong knowledge sa field natin. Makaambag tayo sa ating kanya-kanyang organisasyon kung nasaan tayo. Because of the output that we have. And last slide, Sir Beto. When you decide to write, do it. Be decisive. You decided to enroll, kailangan hindi lang enroll. Work on it. Believe, kaya mo. You could do it. And act. Not next month, next year ko na lang tapusin yan. Sa December ko na lang balikan yan. If possible. Now. And no matter what, kung 1 taon, 2 taon, 3 taon, bago mo natapos ang paper mo, it's okay. Ang mahalaga, you have the focus that you would complete the paper. Okay? Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Sir Bentong, and to the rest of the officers for giving me the opportunity to share. Okay? I hope makatulong ako sa inyo. Nakatulong ako sa inyo.
Maraming salamat po, Dr. Karandang. No? Relate na relate ako kasi I'm also struggling right now with thesis writing. So I can feel the struggle right now. So ayun po, maraming salamat, Dr. Helen, for your tips. Yun sa mga suggested activities. I'm doing it as well right now. And I guess, yun po, konting disiplina. It's really a test of character, a test of patience, a test of discipline. Lahat na itetest sa'yo. So ayun, maraming salamat po. With that, no, before we proceed with our question and answer portion, let me just take this opportunity or this chance to award this certificate po to our resource speaker, Dr. Helen Carandang. So from the Philippine Normal University and the College of Graduate Studies and Teacher Education Research, as well as the PNU Educational Leadership and Management Circle, I am awarding the Certificate of Appreciation, of course, to our resource speaker, Dr. Helen E. Carandang, a faculty of the De La Salle, Lipa, Batangas City, in sincere acknowledgement of her invaluable contribution as a resource speaker during the EDLMC Kapihan session, Kumustahan, and discussion with the theme, Pushing Through, Staying Motivated During Thesis Dissertation Writing, given on this 13th day of May in the year of our Lord 2023. Of course, it's signed by our advisor, Dr. Gilbert S. Arrieta. Ayan po, maraming salamat po muli, Dr. Helen E. Carandang. Now we are opening the floor for our question and answer. Baka po meron diyang gustong magtanong or maglahad ng kanilang mga saloobin. Sige po, you can raise your hand for us to acknowledge you po and unmute yourself, or if you are too shy to do it, pwede naman po sa ating chat box. I'll be open to reading, of course, your comments and your questions po. Ayan. Sige. So while we are waiting for the questions, so let me just read some of the comments here from our participants. From Ma'am Annalisa Lazar, she mentioned that a very strong support system counts a lot. I could not agree more. Ayan. So, di ba yan yung unang-unang kagad na ipakita sa atin ni Dr. Helen, no? Yung sa mga kaklase niya pa lang, how they are motivating her. Simpleng text, simpleng message. Ayan, it really do help a lot. Kaya po kung may mga classmate kayo ngayon na struggling din, a simple message of kumusta or ano, ayan po, makakatulong po talaga lahat. Ayan. Meron pa po bang mga tanong, questions regarding the talk of Dr. Helen Carandang? Ayan. We have Sir Danoy Rivero. Go ahead po, Sir Danoy. You are acknowledged. You can unmute yourself po.
Magandang umaga po, and congratulations po, Dr. Helen Carandang, for a very in-depth sharing of your experience as you delve into the writing and when you're able to get your PhD degree. Insight itong sabihin ko, and at the same time siguro question na rin for us to be helped on how to write our thesis or dissertation. Dalawa lang naman po ang kalaban ng isang thesis or dissertation writer. Is either wala kang nasa isip o marami kang nasa isip. Yun lang. Diba? So, wala sa isip, di mo alam susulat mo. Pero ganun din, pag marami kang nasa isip, hindi mo rin alam susulat mo. So, how would you make para advise us or give us a suggestion on how to get clarity of thought on how to write, what to write. Since you mentioned about focus, how can we able to get a sense of focus with regard to, or that discipline with regard to, ito talaga yung gusto kong isulat, ito talaga yung gusto kong pag-aralan, ito talaga yung gusto kong maging study sa aking MA or if ever, in the future, PhD. Maraming salamat po.
Oh, thank you, sir. Totoo yun. Ang problem pa natin, when you read more, tendency nagka-cram nagpa-pile up sa isip natin. Going back with the question, how do we streamline? Paano ba natin malalaman yung clarity? Streamline natin kung ano yung susulat natin. On my end, ang experience ko, totoo yan. Minsan, you lost your direction, the focus of your study. What I did was to go back to the statement of the problem. Balik ka lang lagi sa statement of the problem mo. Ano ba yung kailangan mong sagutin? And hindi kailangan na damihan mo yung ilalagay mo diyang analysis. Just go back with the statement of the problem. Answer the statement of the problem concisely and precisely. So, wala naman for me, gawin mo yun. For me naman, meron meron ka namang advisor na pwede rin tumulong sa'yo. Kasi kailangan mo, you cannot, for me, we cannot do it alone. It's really a collaboration. Kaya nandyan din yung panel. Akala mo, maganda na yung sinulat mo, nag-suggest na si advisor, pagdating ni panel, meron pa rin siyang suggestion. And with all of the insights, with all the suggestions, scholarly suggestions, inputs of panel, your advisor and yourself, especially yung mga PNU panel, I believe you would come up with a good manuscript, a good paper. Kasi hindi sa unang salang, pangalawang salang, pangatlong salang, pangatlong revisions, paapat na revisions, perfect. No, on my end, nakaapat akong revisions on colloquium. Sa final paper ko, it's not 5 points. Pabalik-balik until ma-refine siya. Until such, okay, approved and accepted. Okay?
And sige po, Sir Danny, go ahead po. Your
Paul
acknowledgement.
po. Okay. You mentioned about yung duration ng pagsusulat. So, inabot kayo ng, am I correct, 3 taon?
More
Okay,
than
so
hanggang graduation na yun. Kasi
how sorry for that question. How long is the process on your based on your experience? So,
yung actual writing talaga, 1 year. Yung actual writing.
1 year.
Oo. Pero ito yung 3 hours a day, ganyan. Kasi yung in-between naman, yung 3 years na yun, nandun na yung data gathering. Kasi yung data gathering ko started March. 2 days before the lockdown. Buti hindi ako inabot sa lokal. Nakababa kaagad ako ng Laguna. Or else, ma-lockdown ako March 15. Yun yung aking first group of respondents, March. After that March, September na yung sumulat. So, may mga in-betweens, may mga time na wala talagang usad. Pero yung actual na talagang susulatin mo, siguro it took me 1 year.
Kasi the reason why I asked that or brought that, like, di naman kasi tayo, sabi nyo nga, hindi tayo pare-pareho ng timeline. Okay? And may mabilis magsulat, may mabagal magsulat. So, halimbawa, so dun sa side mabagal magsulat, ang apprehension dyan ay baka yung sinimulan mong isulat, let's say sinulat mo last year na relevant pa, baka sa katagalan ng pagsusulat mo, yung sinustudy mo o yung sinusulat mo ay magiging passé na siya. So, could you also give us yung talagang feasible parang feasible timeline or time frame kung how fast, quote unquote, how fast or how quick you should be. Kasi hindi naman pwedeng matagal eh, di ba? Kahit sabihin natin, may kanya-kanya tayong mga timeline, pero may timeline din yung school, may timeline din yung mga panelista mo, may timeline din yung bawat isa. So, hanggat maaari, mga gaano kabilis, even in our own pace, yung pagsusulat ng isang thesis or dissertation. Yun lang po.
I cannot definitely say ano yung pinaka-ideal. Kasi nga, iba't iba tayo ng pacing. May mga tao na a lot of time to write, a lot of time to conceptualize. Yung iba naman, only have 1 hour to 3 hours to do the writing. But I'd like to share na lang, yung iba kasi kaya nila makatapos for 1.5 years. The process. Yung mula sa umpisa hanggang sa oral examination. On my end, 1 year of writing of 3 hours, 4 hours, then on Saturday and Sunday is a whole day, mga 5 hours lang para sa akin yung whole day eh. Kasi hindi mo kayang tagalan yung pagsusulat ng 8 hours. Wala, drain ka. Balikan mo lang ulit. It would just be a waste yung ginawa mo. So, ang tip ko lang dyan, write when you feel writing. If you don't feel writing, wala ka sa momentum, okay, close your laptop. Okay? So, yun lang. Hindi maaring maganda makatapos ang pagsusulat ng mas mabilis. Pero hindi naman yung pabilisan eh. Hindi yan pabilisan, hindi yan yung, alam mo, tipong I am good because I have completed my writing for less than 2 years. Ganon. Hindi. At the end of the day, yung sarili mo pa rin. Baka natapos mo siyang mabilis pero sabog ka. Diba? Enjoy. Hanggang kaya ang pagsusulat. Kung hindi enjoy, edi tapusin. Diba? Sarahan. At hanap ulit ang oras at time para i-enjoy mo siya. Pero syempre, you have to set also a limit. At tapusin ko ito December. Kailangan maka-defend ako ng December. Ganun lang. Hindi siya, hindi po pwedeng, bahala na. Next year na lang ulit. No. You set a time for yourself. No, I need to pass my manuscript on September. Kaya si advisor, submit that to me on the last week of October. Okay, may sineset din yung deadline. And si advisor, just follow your advisor. Pag submit. Diba? Gawan mo ng paraan. Kasi hindi mo na rin kasi po pwedeng, my own pace is 2 years or 3 years, 5 years. Hindi naman pwedeng ganun. Diba? You said also, tapusin ko ang colloquium ko by January. Tapusin ko yung aking oral exam, kailangan matapos ko na to by submit ko na sa panel by your oral exam by 10 months or 6 months from now. Parang gano'n. And I would say, yung experience ko sa PNU, alam mo sa sarili mo, well, this is my best. This is what I have written for the last 2 years. Pero, sa tingin ng panel, pagagandahin pa nila yan. I-refine mo ulit yan. May revise mo ulit. So, hanggang matapos mo siya, hanggang mapirmahan nila yung approval sheet mo. Okay? I hope that nasagot ko, sir, yung tanong mo.
Maraming salamat po, no? Meron din comment dito si Sir Arieta sa ating chat box, no? Of course, it is essential that we stay within the residency period para po wala po tayong mga tawag dito, penalties na ma-receive. Kasi hindi lang naman penalty courses ang ano natin, pati penalty in monetary so gumagastos at gumagastos din po tayo. And I think Dr. Ancho before also mentioned this na syempre, 'di ba, habang tumatakbo ang oras, tumatakbo din po yung pera na nagagastos natin. Dumadami at dumadami din po siya. Ayan po. Sige po, meron pa po bang mga tanong? Let me just read a couple of comments here on our chat box. Ma'am Abigail Simbre said, thank you po for the very inspiring sharing of experience during your dissertation journey, ma'am. Nakakapagpabalikwas sa pagkakahimbing. Ayan. Katatapos lang ni Ma'am Abe na colloquium, if I'm not mistaken. Ayan po. Si Ma'am Imelda Embuesco.
It's 11:30.
Ayan po. It's Ma'am Imelda said, thank you, Ma'am Helen, for sharing your inspiring journey in dissertation writing. Sige po, meron pa po ba tayong mga tanong, questions, concerns, or clarification for Dr. Helen? Meron pa po ba? Ayan, mukhang wala naman na po, no? And I guess, once again po, Dr. Helen Karandang, maraming salamat po for sharing your journey with us. Truly is very inspiring po. Maraming salamat. Ngayon, ako din, namomotivate na ulit ako to go back to my thesis and start writing once again. Maraming salamat po for your inspiration. Ayan, so, since part din po ng ating programa ang, of course, kumustahan with our fellow graduate students, let us take this opportunity po, no, to resolve some of the issues or concerns that you have. And of course, hear from you guys regarding your experiences po or any troubles that you are experiencing. Kasi po we have here our faculty advisor, of course, Dr. Arieta, and we are graced with the presence of Dr. Caridad Barameda. Baka po matulungan nila tayo. We also have our my fellow graduate student leaders here joining us and the officers of EDLMC. So if you have any questions po, concerns, and clarification, let me call on Ma'am Abigail Simbre, the Vice President of PNU EDLMC, and the PRO of PNU EDLMC, Mr. Eminel P. Gamay, to take the lead in our kamustahan.
Ayan. Good morning po sa ating lahat. Alam ko na-inspire po ang lahat sa napaka ang tawag dito, eventful na experience ni Ma'am Karandang. Thank you po, Ma'am Dr. Helen, sa sharing. I'm sure marami na, gaya ni Ma'am Kat, ang babalikwas, Ma'am Kat. Ayun, so, kumusta naman po ka EDLM? Sir Eminel, good morning po. Wala yata si Sir Eminel. Okay, so habang hinihintay ko po, tanong po ako, kumusta po kayo? Doc Betong? Una kong kukumustahin ang aking advisor.
Pagod.
Pagod.
Hindi, pero Ma'am Gail, pwedeng may pakita lang muna at least meron tayong pwedeng pag-usapan.
Sige po, sir.
Some updates and reminders para guided sila. Ha? Sige,
Sige
share
po.
ko lang yung screen ko, ha?
Okay po.
So nakikita naman siguro yung nasa screen. Nakikita na ba?
Yes po, Doc.
Okay.
Yes po, Doc.
Sige. Ano lang to, may lang to. 2 pahina lang. Natutuwa naman ako kasi just to inform everyone that this turn 3, all courses that we offered were filled. Meaning to say, no course was dissolved. So I know that it's difficult for some of you to enroll this term because it's towards the end of the school year. And but we're fortunate that because of the communication that we have from me, including our officers, we were able to disseminate the right information to you and eventually guide you. Right. Also, it is your responsibility to know what you have to do, in PNU. And this one will help at least those who are returning, whether you are taking penalty courses or continuing your dissertation writing. Number 1, I hope you're seeing what's on screen. These are the days of term. These are the schedule. This is a schedule for term 3. So I hope that you received the memo dated May 5. So today is the start with the first Saturday class online. Then we'll have the on-site classes. So nakapost na po ito sa ating page. Tama po ba? Nabasa naman na lahat. So please be guided with this. And should there be any change, we will immediately inform you through our FB page. And usually I also share this sa FB ko so that my students or also my friends in FB can see and eventually share this. I hope this is clear, ha? Next. During enlistment and enrollment period, I make it a point that I am highly present. Everyone knows that. I will not reply pag tulog ako. Or talagang nasa kasagsagan lang doing something, but I usually reply. For example, last night several students sent me messages, but I was already asleep as early as 8 a.m. Because I was quite tired for the week. So, but when I woke up at around 11:30, I was able to email to reply to them. Kindly do the following, just a reminder. Number 1, use your PNU email. Use your PNU email in all communication on PNU matters. Please. Kung wala, lalagay ko dito, kung wala kayong PNU email, I will send to you kung kanino kayo mag-i-email. If I'm not mistaken, miso@pnu.edu.ph. It's the Management Information Systems Office. Check your PNU email regularly. There might be announcements. For example, on the schedule of classes, something like that. And if we have that, we'll share that in our FB page. But please do not wait for us to share them if it was sent to your email. Then third, follow yung ating FB page kasi napaka-active po niyan. Also, the PNU FB page, the GTEP page. For those who don't know, GTEP stands for Graduate Teacher Education Faculty. Ito po yung sa yung ating Office ng Associate Dean. And also the Graduate Research Office FB page for updates. Fourth, before you enroll, check always your prospectus. Nakapin po yan sa ating EDLM page. So maliwanag po yan. At least yun po yung sinusunod natin ngayon. So, then last, check your EPNU, yung classroom, and your PWebs. And please, when you do that, before the end of the term, make sure that you evaluate your professor. So what that you know your grades. Because if you don't evaluate your professors, you will not be able to get your grades. So see your grades at least online. Because when you see your grades online, you can keep track of the subjects that you have taken. What else? Also your grades. Kasi iba sa inyo may be skeptical. Did I pass this subject? I might have been given an incomplete because I failed to submit it on time. So may mga ganun. Kasi usually na-experience yan when you apply for comprehensive exams. So you don't know which subjects have you taken o baka napasobra ka. Right? I hope this is clear to everyone. From here, stop muna ako because they may have some questions. They may have some inquiries. Ma'am Gail. So yun lang ang aking update for you.
Tama po, Doc. Yan po yung pinaka-common na questions. Ano po? Always use your PNU emails at pati din po yung spam folder.
Oh, yeah.
Yan
Correct.
po. Minsan nakatago doon ang mga importanteng announcements. So, may tanong pa po ba kayo?
By the way, Gail, Ma'am Gail, to those who are doing already the dissertation writing, thesis writing, and you've had your colloquium, please be patient in waiting for the reply of the panel members. Or sometimes, your advisor replying to you because ilang kayong hawak ng isang advisor? Marami yun. And usually, we communicate to you after office hours because yun yung talagang available kayo. Bihira ako nakikipag-communicate during office hours. So, ayun. And siyempre, may limit din sila physically and mentally, so pagod na rin. So please be patient with them. And you may do some gentle reminders on them. Sometimes kasi if you would sense that during the colloquium, you had to do a lot of revisions. So there is a big chance that they will really scrutinize your paper, most especially based on their comments. So yeah, please be patient with them. Likewise, if there are, in terms of enrollment enlistment at the start of every term, there might be some unforeseen circumstances, but I will make it a point, so far as EDLM is concerned. I cannot speak for the other programs. I can only speak for EDLM. So far as EDLM is concerned, I will update you, tell you, hey, these are the things that we're currently doing. For example, we had to, yesterday I had to resolve the assignment of professors on 2 MA courses. So I sent them a message already, and we're currently fixing it and hopefully make it official next week. So things like that. And siguro uulitin ko lang to para malinaw sa lahat. Before we begin a particular term, we conduct survey on the courses you want to take, on the courses that you want to take. But we also have in mind the courses that we want to offer, most especially those which have not been offered before, para makuha natin. So kindly participate in the survey, and in case that the subject will not be offered, please wait for it to be offered the following term. Likewise, I want to emphasize this. Do not enroll seminar in thesis writing or seminar in dissertation writing without taking first qualitative and quantitative research. This is both for PhD and MA. Otherwise, you could just make your life miserable doing your seminar in dissertation writing. Wala kang ganun ka background sa research. Sumaba ka na doon. Do you know the output of it? Is that you have to do a title defense in the subject. Wala kang background. So I will advise you, sir, I want to take 9 units. Now, I will advise you to take only this number of units. Well, if it's specialization, that's doable. But kindly make it a combination of core courses and specialization courses. Every term, you should not only be focused on all specialization, but also all core courses are offered every term. So you don't have to worry on these courses being offered every term. But those who are already starting their MA and PhD, take for example, Ed 701, Ed 801, these are not related to research. So paalala lang ha. And please also ask yourself, can I manage enrolling 9 units? Always ask yourself. Because, you know, some have experienced this. They got incomplete grade. And, you know, it will take you 2 terms, you know, to complete that. So you don't want to experience that. So enroll only the number of subjects that you think you can manage every term. And you have time to do it. So, baka may tanong pa sila, Ma'am Gail.
Ayan, totoo po yun, ano? Overwhelmed na sila pagka nasobrahan. So kung 6 units lang po, Doc, ano? Huwag
Yeah,
mag-9 kung hindi kaya ng powers at schedule.
Huwag kang pangahas. Pero kung kaya mo, sige lang. Pero huwag nyo kaming sisisihin kasi sinubukan mo. Pakiramdaman ko, listen to your mind, listen to your body too.
Ayun, tama po. Kayo po nakakaalam kung ano yung free time na maibibigay nyo sa grad school. Ayun, salamat po, Doc Betong. At ano pa po, may tanong pa po ba? Hi, Sir Eminel.
Hello, Ma'am Abby. Pasensya na sa work na sa brigada ko. So, but
Ayan.
thank you. At kung may mga tanong pa kayo, sige, go on lang. Habang nandito pa ating Doc Betong na talaga mag-alalay sa atin. Are there any questions or any clarifications from the group?
Paalala lang nga pala, Sir Eminel, Ma'am Gail, huwag kayong mahihiya mag-send ng email or message sa FB kung kailangan nyo ng clarification. Usually, we reply. Meron nga sa EDLM FB page, hindi taga-program natin kung ano-ano mga pinagtatanong. So, hindi na namin sinasagot. Minsan na sinasagot ko you are in the wrong FB page. So, sasagutin natin yan kasi lalo na ngayon, na ganito yung sitwasyon natin, although pa-transition na tayo, kailangan natin informasyon. At meron kayong responsibilidad na alamin din. Hindi lang kayo may karapatan na masabihan kayo. Kailangan din alamin. Sabi nga ni huwag mahiya magtanong. So kung kaya kong sagutin, sasagutin ko.
Apo. At talagang napakatyaga ni Doc Betong magsagot. Totoo po yan. At isa pong indication yun, Doc, na tayo ay active sa ating FB page. Kasi totoo po yun na kahit taga-ibang program, natanong na doon. O, di ba? Mas available yata tayo kaysa sa program nila.
Ganun tayo ka-accommodating, ma'am.
Yes po. At
saka committed kasi itong mga to So, mula nagsimula kasi, if I may share, nung time namin ni Doc Helen, EDLM students, wala kaming org. Sarili lang namin ng diskarte. Sarili lang talaga namin ng diskarte. So kami, nagtulungan kami. Until hanggang ngayon, nalaman naman mga students kayo sa class nila. So hanggang ngayon, nagtutulungan kami. So kami na may, sir, pwede ko mag-panel sa ganito. Pwede. Ganun.
Pero wag din pong kakalimutang magbasa. Nakapost po lahat. Bago po magtanong, mag-backread po muna tayo sa postings sa ating FB page para po sagutin. Kasi pagka minsan, di po ba, pag nabasa na natin na, nakapost na ito, hindi na po namin sasagutin. Lalo po kung busy din po ang mga officers at si Doc Betong. Ayan. Si Doc Betong ay tumbling po at ang dami po niyang left and right commitment. Ayan.
Nag-iisa lang po ako sa program as of now. So, pero can manage it naman. Diyan naman kasi yung mga professors din who help.
Ma'am Abe, meron po atang tanong sa ating chat box from
Chat
Ma'am
box.
L. Ong. Yes po.
Ma'am L. Sandali lang po
Sige, ako na lang po magbasa,
sige
ma'am.
po. I'm a new
Ayan.
student. Ito po ba yun? Ayun.
Opo, ma'am. So, hi, I'm a new student and I'm not sure what the differences are between core, innovation, specialization, and elective courses. Would it be all right to have some clarity on this?
You want me to answer that?
Sige po,
Yes
Doc.
po.
All right. For core courses, these are all subjects that all students across programs will have to take. So, for example, if you're taking contemporary philosophy of education, ang classmates mo yan coming from different programs. Innovation are related to teaching, and also some new models, some new discussions on teaching. So that's included as part of the requirement. Which, for example, if innovation, I think aside from EDLM, the language program, the language cluster is taking that. The others are taking PED or pedagogy courses. For specialization, obviously, those which are about education, leadership, and management, about curriculum and instruction. So something like that. I hope I clarified it.
Ayun. Malinaw po ba yon, Miss Ong? Thank you po, Doc Betong. At ideally po, isang core lang ang kunin nyo per term para hindi po sobrang bigat. Kasi pag dalawang core po ang kinuha nyo, parang suicidal sa dami ng gagawin. Halimbawa, pinagsabay nyo quali and quanti research. Tapos isang major, baka po di na kayo matulog. Ayun. So ideally, isang core, dalawang
core.
major, or idagdag ang isang elective po siguro. Para medyo balanse lang po. Kakayanin ng powers natin.
Yes, ma'am. How about the elective daw po? Elective po, if I were to answer this, ito po yung kahit ano naman po itong course, pero as much as possible po related po to EDLM, yung sinasuggest ng advisor. So, ayan po. Meron din po tayong list of suggested courses that we can take as EDLM majors.
Ma'am Kat, usually yung tanong kasi, I think si Miss Ong is a new student. Yung elective kasi, you can take it from other programs. However, if you will take it from other programs, uunahin ko sa CIN kasi kapatid yan eh. Kapatid ng EDLM yan. In fact, may course nga tayo sa page din ng EDLM, Leadership and Management in Curriculum and Instruction. Kita nyo? Kinasal silang dalawa sa isang course. I-required yun. So, kukuha ka doon, or let's say it's related to management, but in a different field. For example, currently, you're taking up, let's say, you are the head of the science area in your school. So, pwede yun sa science. So, kaya tatanungin kita, ano bang field mo? Kaya usually yan, pag nagpo-post tayo ng course offered, ang naandun lang talaga namin nilagay, bukod sa core courses, are about EDLM plus CIN. Kasi yun talaga yung i-recommend namin. Ngayon, pag may iba, ako na maghahanap, bibigay ko sa'yo.
Ayun. Thank you po, Doc. Malinaw po yon, Miss L. Ayun. Thank you daw po, Doc. Any more questions po? Wala na yata.
Ayan, sige po. Mukhang wala na, no?
Wala
At
na.
11:50 na rin, ma'am. Mukhang meron pa silang klase ng 12 o'clock.
Sakto lang to.
Opo. Saktong-sakto lang. Sige, ma'am, Abby, meron po ba kayo idadagdag?
Wala na din po. Siguro po pag nagtatanong din, idagdag na lang din po natin ang politeness. Para po kahit busy yung sasagot, may gana siyang sasagot. Ayun.
Ayan. Sir JM, you're raising your hand. Go ahead.
Yan, maraming salamat po Ma'am Abby, Ma'am Catricia, Sir Eminel, Doc Betong. Ang ngayon naman po ay isisend lang po namin yung ating attendance link sa ating chat box para po sagutan ng ating mga participants, and the evaluation form na rin po. Yun po ay magkasama na, attendance and evaluation form. And after po ninyong makapagsagot ng ating form, directly na po sa inyong darating yung ating mga certificate of participation ngayong araw na ito. Ayun po, nasa chat box na po natin. Maraming salamat po. Thank you, Ma'am Jobel.
Maraming salamat, Sir JM, for the reminder. So I guess wala na po tayo mga tanong, no, and questions and clarifications. But if you have any po, I posted po several links on our chat box. We highly implore everyone to check out these links po, and of course, like and subscribe to the pages, join the groups, especially the official FB page po of PNU EDLMC because we always update the page po regarding pertinent information and announcements from the administration, as well as if you want to be informed of other graduate student activities, we encourage you, of course, to join the PNU Graduate Student Council official Facebook group. Ayan. So, paki-backread na lang po. Ayan, nag-post din si Sir Arieta dito ng kanyang official PNU email address. That's arieta.gs@pnu.edu.ph. So, kung may tanong po kayo, program-related po, bawal daw umutang, sabi ni Sir Arieta. Okay, basta program-related, you could always send an email to Doc Betong po. Ayan. So, once again, kung wala na po, let me call back on our virtual floor, our program advisor, program coordinator, and of course, the advisor of PNU EDLMC to deliver his closing remarks. Doc Betong, take it away.
Sige, salamat. Salamat sa mga officers. Salamat kay Doc Karin, kay Doc Helen. Babalikan ko lang yung experience ko nung ako'y pumasok sa PNU. Wala kaming org. Kami lang grupo namin. Siguro ako yung pinakamatanda or isa sa pinakamatanda doon. But I felt that we have to be together. And we clicked at the very start of the term. The very first term that we entered PNU. And looking back, as I advised this EDLMC, I remember that time. At gayon pa, may ganito tayo. Ang laking tulong nito. Kami nangangapapa. Ako lang nagkakapal ng mukha na lumalapit at nagtatanong. At nag-a-advise sa mga kaklase ko, maging magalang tayo, hindi natin dalang posisyon natin sa PNU, kung presidente ka man, vice president ka man, dean ka man, kung anong faculty ka man, anong tanda mo, hindi. Estudyante tayo lahat ko. And I appreciate yung ginagawa kasi this is a way of helping each other in the journey and eventually achieve the journey and eventually, reach the end of the journey, which is, getting those two letters, MA, and those three letters, PhD. We need a strong support group. In the words of John Cotter, one of the proponents of change management, he said that we have to create a powerful guiding coalition. Lagi namin sinasabi yun malaking tulong kasi yun and if you constantly communicate, you share your experiences, it will be easier for others to do it. Kaya sabi ko, doon sa mga nagsisimula sa klase ko, establish a good relationship with your classmates because in the end, you will help. And what you're seeing now, yan yung napag-usapan namin dati. And of course, we are so grateful with our advisors, with our professors who help us sa journey na to. And we're sharing this, we're carrying this on, and eventually not transferring it, but inspiring also others to do it. So, we will continue to commit, providing with these activities, these kamustahan, kahit yung mga reviews sa comprehensive exams, kailangan magkakasama tayo dun eh. And it is, please, always check our FB page. Kung kailangan, magpapadala kami ng email. To end this, aside from having this strong support group, we should not forget that we have to stay strong. We can rest, but we should not stop. Unless there is a very strong, valid reason to stop this academic journey. As I always tell my students, and even our officers here, most of them are done with all of them are done with the academic requirements. Take a rest, but never stop. Kanina nga bala kong birin si Doc Helen eh. Dear Ate Helen, kasi napaka-emotional niya. So I was telling her, I was motivating her. In fact, I read her paper, the middle of what she was doing. More or less to validate or to critique what she was doing. But that helped all of us. And rest assured, EDLM students, that if I become your professor, I will share my experiences with you. And I'm so glad that as of April, 10 were able to have their oral defense, colloquium, and there are 2 or 3 more this May. It's a testament that we are here to help. Not only as professors to help you, but also you, help each other. Remember that your thesis, your dissertation is your story, not ours. We are here to help to make it better and eventually to share it to the world and that publish. So, but the most important thing that everyone should do, should not forget, and in this journey that we have to bring, aside from the support of everyone, we have to pray, because that will allow us to stop meaningfully and recollect ourselves and go back. And I welcome also back, for the information of everyone, yung ating mga students na bumalik na talaga, ngayon nagpe-penalty course or talaga nagtutuloy after a term, 2 terms na nawala. It personally, that keeps you motivated. So bakit sila bumabalik? Na bumalik sila, they need assistance. So we are here to help you. And to end this, rest assured that we are here to help. We are here. You are not alone in the journey. Sabi nga sa High School Musical, we're all in this together. Pag makatapos tayo, kaya natin yan, at your own pace, but stay within the residency period. Likewise, we pray to those who will be taking the comprehensive exams. Medyo marami-rami po mag-take ng comprehensive exams, and they know that it's not easy. So you will also reach that journey. And may these students, our officers, be an inspiration to you na magtuloy-tuloy. And we hope to see them, post-aggress or colloquium schedule na or oral defense. So that will be it. And I appreciate you coming over. May po tayong klase ngayong hapon at ako rin po yung magtuturo. And I wish everyone all the best. At magkakaroon pa po tayo ng mga 2 pa yata na mga activities this coming term. So maraming salamat at pagbati sa ating mga bagong EDLMC officers. At sa mga obaten, maraming salamat for coming here.
Thank you po, Doc Betong. Ayan, so before we proceed to our different classes, now may we ask everyone to please turn on your cameras para po makapag-take kami ng screenshot of the participants for, of course, documentation purposes. Ayan.
Sir JM, kung di ako nagkakamali, yung certificate dito pwedeng gamitin sa FLA ba? Hindi ako sigurado. Towards the end. Pwede ba?
Doc, hindi ko alam kung ano yung sakop pero pwede po yung mga local seminar. Ito naman po ay
Mga PNU
approved naman po
organized.
ito.
Opo.
Pero itago niyo yung certificate niyo because
Yes.
that will help.
Yes.
Yan po. Kahit 0.5 lang yan, no? Laki pa rin nun.
Aba, oo, mahirap mag-ipon ng point.
True. Okay, sige po. I'll be taking a very quick screenshot. Everyone smile po. 1, 2, 3. Ayan, isa pa po. Everyone smile. Maraming salamat po muli for joining us today, and we hope to see you soon po sa
Thank you,
iba pang mga
everyone.
activities. Bye po, everyone.
Stay motivated, stay strong. Bye-bye. Bye.